name is Natalia Vargas, and I'm going to interview you about Catholic faith and Catholic history. What's your name?
Cecilia Paredes.
Thank you. So we shall start right now. Back in the day, many Christians faced persecutions. That means that they were killed for believing in one God. That means like the religion that you believe in today. How does that make you feel about your faith, and do you feel grateful?
Well, I feel grateful that that I can go with my, with my, what do you call it, religion, without, the fear. Okay, based on my religion, okay, I might be persecuted or not. So, yeah, I guess.
So you do feel grateful, like the fact that now you're kind of free to just
I'm
go
free
out
to
there.
decide, what religion I want, even though I'm a, Catholic. In the event something came up, like religion-wise, as Christian, that I can go without the fear.
So do you think those people were brave though back then? Because like a lot of people that were Catholic back then actually like stepped down. They were like, oh, they would hide and they would like, okay, I'm not Catholic because they don't want to get killed. What kind of person do you think you would be back then? A person that would stand up for its faith, or a person that would just be on the safe side and pretend to believe in pagan gods or things
I think
like that?
I'll be more on the safe side.
Why?
Why? Because especially if I have family, I will not like to be, killed and not live with them, that.
Yeah. Just like for the sake of yourself and like your life. Back in the day, Gentiles, people that believed like in many gods, were really common because people were actually like required by law to worship these gods, like make sacrifices and things like that. So in today's world, like some people still don't believe in God. Do you think that those people that do not believe in God deserve respect? And what do you think that they don't need God in their lives?
Well, everybody, I think everybody deserves respect, whether you like it or not. It's their belief.
So like even the people that believe like in things like, I don't know, like, so Buddhists, even people that believe in like the devil or things like that, they still deserve respect, no matter what they believe in.
Yeah, because I wanted to be respected with my religion.
And what do you think some people like feel that they don't need God in their life?
They all do, but they don't want to accept it. Because down deep in their heart, they always, if something goes wrong, they kind of pray for something to happen. So they do believe, even though they don't want to admit it.
The church is universal, which means that it pretty much accepts anybody into it. Being the member of this religion, or the number one religion in the world, what do you think attracts people to it? Like, why is it so famous?
You mean Catholic?
The Catholic or the Christian faith? Yeah.
Well, I think now, people are going towards Christian faith rather than Catholic. And that's because of the reason of, it's more popular in Christians than Catholic. The reason being for all those misbehaved priests. That's why people are choosing to go towards the other religion.
So do you think it's just like the fact that it's like so open that people like it, or?
They're not liking it, so they rather, because they still need, that figure, the God figure. They would rather go to another religion based on the fact that they don't hear all the stuff that's going on with priests.
So before, like, some cathedrals were actually even turned into like universities, or some of them were just even like built near universities. So do you think that it's important to like include education and Christianity at the same time, kind of like our school? Do you think it's important to intertwine religion and education?
Yeah, and the reason why, because if there's no religion, that's the way I feel. People lose respect for others.
You think so? So back in the day, like the Crusades were fought kind of in the name of God. So that means that we killed and saying that it was for God. How do you think like God would feel about that today?
I don't think he'll be. I mean, I don't think it will be. I think he'll be kind of sad because he died for us, Why he doesn't want anybody to die, just for the sake of it.
Some people used to believe in like this idea of predestination, which means that some people are kind of just destined to go to heaven. what do you think about this old belief? Like, and I don't know, what do you think about this old belief that people were just like they're born and oh man, you're destined to go to heaven?
Well, I guess it keeps people from being, good. I mean, not misbehave.
But then again, like there's some people that just feel they only need to be a good person just for this idea, like, oh man, I need to go to heaven. How do you feel about those people?
Well, how do I feel about those people? I don't know, but I think everybody deserves to go to heaven unless you kill somebody. But other than that, I mean, we're all good. Sometimes we might not do things according to what is perfect, but then sometimes you just do things without realizing, okay, other people won't like it, but that doesn't mean that because you did things that were not approved by others that you're not a good person.
Um,